Hi, this is Michael Jennings. It's May the 26th. The year is 2020. We're living in a crazy time. I just heard on the news, I live in Atlanta, Georgia, and I just heard on the news that Six Flags is going to open up, but everyone has to wear a mask. I saw on the printed box that these masks do not work. In fact, they make things worse. These masks do not work. It's printed, says this will not help you against COVID-19. You know, there's some chains and some bondage that they're putting on the American people right now. And I want to talk about chains and bondage and getting free and breaking it. Mark Taylor has said that this is a time of a reset, financially, families, spiritually. So let's talk about resetting some things in our life. Let's talk about breaking some chains off of us and getting free from some things that have bothered us for years. You ever remember in the circus would come to town, and as they get ready to set up the tent, they'd bring out this little baby elephant. They'd bring out this huge stake, and they'd stake this thing down to the ground. And this big chain, they'd take the chain around that stake. Then they'd bring the little baby elephant over there, and they'd take this chain with this clamp, and they would clamp it right there onto the baby elephant's leg. Baby elephant shook it off, didn't care anyway. I'm ready to play. All this grass and everything. Is that a butterfly? And the baby elephant would go, but sooner or later, that chain would only have so much length that the baby elephant would go dink. He'd hit the limit. He'd hit the limits of that chain. And that's as far as he could go. And he was wondering, like, what is this? It's holding me back. I can't get to where I want to go. And he would soon find out his little perimeter as far as he could go. Well, this is all you get. This little bit of room right here, this little bit of freedom right here, this is all you get. And they would tear down, go to another city, and here came that chain. They'd put it on the little baby elephant again, and then all of a sudden he would chase another butterfly, and then he'd hit the length of that chain, and dink, he'd go, oh yeah, that's right. This chain. This thing's bigger than me. This chain is stronger than me. And this is my life. This is my world. I'm just going to have to get used to it. And what happens is, and this is true, it's a mindset that goes into the elephant when it's a little baby, that 2 years later, when it's a huge, big, strong elephant that could easily just bust that chain and walk away, that chain goes on him, and he goes, oh, there's that chain. That chain's bigger than me and stronger than me, and I only have a certain little limitation of an area I can go in. That's not the truth anymore. The same way with you and I. That's not the truth anymore. These chains, this bondage, these limitations that the enemy has put on us, or situations and circumstances in our life that were on there years ago, we have been eating spiritual food now. That spiritual bondage, you've been in the word of God, for man shall not live by bread alone, by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of God. That word is strong. For the word of God is quick and powerful, and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of the soul and spirit and joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and the intents of the heart. And neither is there any creature that is not made manifest in his sight, but all things are naked and open unto the eyes of him to whom we have to do, to whom we shall give account. My point is that little baby elephant and that physical chain, it puts a mindset on that elephant. Even when he's bigger and stronger than that chain, he doesn't even try to break the chain because he thinks the chain is still stronger than him. These bondages that have been put on you during this time of reset, I want to tell you, you're bigger and you're stronger, and it's time to eat and continue to eat. And if it's your stage right now, if you're new and there's some bondages on your life, eat the word of God. It's not a book to be read. It's a meal to be eaten. You know what? You got to be hungry to eat. One time my parents made this great meal, and there was steak and potatoes and salad and this great bread. And then my little brother come running in. We sat at the table and we were getting ready to give our thanks. And we said the prayer, and then he jumps up and goes, hey, I'm out of here. I go, wait a minute. What do you mean you're out of here? It's time to eat, and we got steak, and this is a great meal. Aren't you hungry? He goes, no, not really. I said, why? What have you had to eat? He says, well, I ate some popcorn, some candy, some ice cream, got some of these little Skittles things and Coke. I'm full of junk. I'm not hungry. I'm out of here. You know, and I'm really concerned that there's a lot of people that are not hungry for the meat of the Word of God, for strong meat, because are we full of junk? Do we neglect the Word of God because we're just so full of the world and things, and it's time for our favorite TV show? You know, we need to eat and grow and get strong spiritually, and then realize no more mindsets. Those chains and limitations and bondages that have been set on us, it's time that we break the chains and get free during this time of reset. So I would encourage you, just like that little baby elephant that grew from eating and now was stronger than that chain, there's a couple of them that bust those chains running through, the city streets and everything. We've seen all on this news in times past. But most of them sit there, they go, no, that chain's stronger than me, bigger than me. If that's you during this time, I want you to know you're bigger and you're stronger than that chain now. You can break that chain. And if you're still working toward that, then eat. Don't get full of junk. Don't get full of the world. It's time to eat the sincere meat of the Word that you may grow by it. Okay? I love y'all. There will be more.